Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Greetings, my dear Earthlings. Today we have come to you to tell you about the way the events on Earth are taken by the members of the Intergalactic Confederation. Since we are closely watching the things that are taking place on your planet at the final stage of her transition to the fifth dimension, it is essential for us to see the actual picture of all the events so as to have an opportunity to interfere with them in time in case something runs not in compliance with the Creator's plan. Therefore, not long ago there was convened the Special Council of the Intergalactic Confederation to discuss the probable consequences of the war unleashed by the dragon reptiles in the Near East. And this is the conclusion we have made. This conflict that was planned by the enemies of humanity as another bed of tension aimed at the enrichment of military corporations and at the same time at the initiation of chaos in this region again is beginning to run out of their control. Too many countries have found themselves involved into this conflict both politically and emotionally. So now any thoughtless step of one country can lead to irreversible after effects. That is why we have arrived to the decision to take a more active part in the life of Earthlings. Now we are changing the status of observers for the status of a controlling side with the march-in right if humanity appears endangered. We cannot let the dragon reptiles ruin your planet for the sake of their mercenary interests. Why do we believe we have the right to march in? The main reason is that we have the objective view of the things in progress, that even the lightest and purest souls who have already revived completely cannot turn the tide under the circumstances when all the power and finances are still in the grip of the dragon reptiles and their protégés in the power institutions in most countries of the world. We appreciate your energy, mental and emotional work that you do to facilitate the victory of the forces of light over the forces of dark. Yet, to avert physically the evil deeds that are being done on your planet is beyond your depth for the time being. But your stern intention and sincere desire to break free from the third dimension matrix that has already turned into a hateful prison to you give us the right to provide you with more active support. Therefore, already now the Galaxy Light Federation is sending its scout and military spaceships to the near-Earth orbit so that they can respond immediately to any hazard provoked by your conquerors and, if necessary, neutralize different kinds of mass destruction weapons. In other words, we cannot directly intervene in the military confrontation between the countries that is the manifestation of these countries' nations' free will, but in case of fatal danger threatening neutral innocent countries and their nations, we will by all means take measures to prevent such a threat. To do so the Galaxy Light Federation has everything they need and you have a lot of opportunities to see the results of their work during critical situations at nuclear power objects and during military conflicts. We would like to assure you, our dear Earthlings, nothing and nobody can impede your transition to the fifth dimension, and any attempts of the dragon reptiles to retard this process from now on will be stemmed by your galaxy brothers who are on duty on the orbit of Earth. The representatives of the Intergalactic Confederation spoke to you today.